Adventures through time, keeping us warm.
The Black Country Living Museum is a pretty cool place to find out about the places we've come from.
And not just the places, it's great to find out about the people behind our history too.
Like Thurza Griffiths. She was a school mistress at St James's School in Dudley for 37 years. I'm glad we're inside the schoolroom and near the boiler. It's freezing outside. I wonder how people kept warm. I'm guessing not everyone had a boiler like this in Victorian times.
Hello again, you two. You're right. Folk had to manage as best they could to keep warm. It wasn't always an easy job, especially before the development of coal mines gave the Black Country its name. Make no mistake.
Hey, I can smell smoke.
Where are we? This isn't the school. Wherever we are, it's very cold.
Oh, well, bless my soul. Where did you two come from? Oh, come closer to the fire. It's perishing outside. Let's get it going.
So you have coal? I didn't think there were any coal mines around here. Yet.
Coal mines? I just pick it up from the field like everyone else. And there's always wood to help boil a pan and heat me broth. And when there's no wood, you just layer up your clothing and hope for the best. Oh, it's hard work at my age to fetch and carry coal and wood. Luckily, my sons oblige.
Where have we gone now?
These look like the Station Road cottages. If I remember, they were built around 1850. Blimey, they're tiny.
Who are you?
Sorry, we're just, visitors. And you?
Willie Newton, aren't I? My dad works as a coal heaver. Strongest man I know. Come on in.
So, how do you all stay warm? It's almost as cold in here as it is outside.
Where's your scarf and hat? Get yourself nearer to the range, girl. That's where we cook. Heat water for the tin bath. And it's what heats the house. Some grand folk have a parlour with a fire just to sit around. Can you imagine that? Who has time to sit around?
Not us by the look of it. We're on the move again.
Wow. I'm thinking this must be later in time, or in someone's house who's much richer than William's family. This house is a lot bigger. They've got a kitchen and a parlour downstairs, a lovely fire crackling away, and armchairs to sit in. Looks like luxury. I expect they have fireplace in the bedrooms too. Maybe we could just sit down for a moment. Looks so cosy.
I don't think we've got time.
Where now? We're in a shop.
This looks like a builder's merchant. I wonder what this has got to do with keeping warm.
Oh look, they sell fireplaces. Tiled ones with shiny grates. Can you imagine anything as grand as that in William Newton's house?
May I be of assistance?
These fireplaces, they're beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you, or rather thanks be to improvements in the industry and to imported goods. Isn't it marvellous that factories can produce such glittering tiles and in sufficient number for everyone to enjoy these new fashions? We currently have rolls, ridges and waves. I should be getting some Spanish tiles in subway, hexagon and penny round soon, all to set off a wonderful brass grate.
I can't imagine a fireplace like that in the Station Road cottages. They're so big, it would fill half of the room.
Well, with new houses springing up, and many that are larger, there's no excuse to settle for less, whether that's in the parlour or the bedroom.
I see you sell sinks too, with hot and cold taps. No more filling up a tin bath.
I expect it'll be a while before we see the end of the old tin bath, but perhaps in the future many more will have these wonderful appliances. Imagine, in every home perhaps.
So, where does the hot water from the taps come from?
Coal heats a boiler in the kitchen, and that feeds the taps. Simple engineering right at the heart of the home.
And look at all the beautiful lampshades and light fittings. Not just candles and paraffin lamps.
No modern home is without gas or electricity, my dear. We can procure electric heaters if you want. They can help warm a room too.
Not quite central heating, but getting closer. We're back in the schoolroom and next to the lovely warm boiler. Much better.
Amazing how we take being warm for granted. We don't even bother to put a jumper on before we whack the heating on.
If I had to live in the past, I'd certainly prefer to live in the 1930s. Brighter homes, big fireplaces, and hot running water. And those tiles were so beautiful.
Ah, there you are. Warming up, I see. I rather agree that the 1930s style was certainly eye-catching. Folks today call it Art Deco. If you don't know what Art Deco looks like, perhaps you could find out. It looks rather like a mosaic with geometrical patterns. In fact, why not design your own fireplace surround, using plenty of bright colours, of course? And if you're feeling a nip of the cold, take a tip from William Newton and put a jumper, scarf and hat on before you turn up the heat.
Black Country Living Museum Adventures Through Time, with support from the Art Fund.